Hi guys, it's Machaela and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first Project Pan update for the year of 2022. I am so excited to be doing this again. We're off to a great start. I did finish one project, but stay tuned for that and for the roll-in. Let's just go ahead and get started, and starting off with the Benefit Cabral. My goal on this is to use this 100 times, and I have used it a total of 6 times this month. So if I am going to make my goal by the end of the year, I should probably use it a little bit more often. I did get another dip brow pomade in my BoxyCharm this month, so I was playing around with that one, so that could have contributed to it, but I do want to go ahead and use this more in future months to try to hit that goal of 100 times by the end of the year. But I do find that I know that part of the goal for this in the pan this year is to determine whether or not I still like it, whether or not it's still workable, and I think it is. It's working well for me, it's working fine for me. I have a hard time gravitating towards dip brow pomades, but I did find a way to use it that I actually like, so I think that I can make this work throughout the whole year. On my list is actually my finish for the month, and that is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I am completely empty. I used this a total of 9 times in order to finish this. I mean, it looks like there could be a little bit left at the bottom, but I've tried everything I know how to do to get the rest out, and it's just not coming out. So would I buy this primer again? Probably not. This is the only mini that I have, and I would not buy the full size, even though it's like people love it. For me, it just wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything bad. It just wasn't anything super special for me. It felt nice on the skin, felt very lightweight. I just don't see myself buying the full size. Stay tuned until the end of the video and I will show you what I will be replacing this with. After that, I am panning my Urban Decay Stay Naked Primer. I feel like I made a very significant amount of progress this month. Hopefully the camera will pick up on it. I made a pretty good gap there. I am enjoying using this. I think because it's getting older, the formula is starting to change a little bit. It doesn't feel as lightweight as I think it used to be, but nothing to where I can't finish it. Realistically, I could probably finish this by the next update if I tried. More likely than not, it'll probably end up being the update after that, but I don't believe it'll be much longer after this month, especially if I can continue to make this kind of progress this month. I used this a total of 12 times, so I am happy with that number. I might have to try to aim for like 15 to 17 times if I am going to finish it this month, so we'll just see where we go from there. After that, I have my Ulta Beauty Baked Bronzer. I used this a total of 11 times, and my goal is to use it 100 times this month. So that would make it 89 more times to go, and I feel like that's okay. That's realistic for what I tend to use my Project Pan items for in a month. So I feel like going at that rate, I could probably make my goal of 100 uses by the end of the year. Honestly, I'd probably prefer to aim for like around the 15 use mark each month to maybe roll something else in place of it, probably like midway through the year sometime. Now we have the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Too Cool for School. I'm very happy with the progress this month. When I first rolled this into my project, I felt like it might be kind of like last year's blush that I just could not use, not really find motivation to use it, and I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. I used this a total of 8 times, and I feel like if I can continue at this rate, I can probably have this done by June. So hopefully I continue this amount of progress, even using it a few more times. But the pan is a lot bigger than I initially thought it would be. Because it's a cream product, I thought the pan would kind of come and go, but the pan is staying pretty consistent. So I feel like I could probably finish this by around June-ish, like early summer. Moving on to my baked highlighter, I used this a total of 12 times this month. I feel like I'm on track to finish this like late summer, early fall. I know highlighters are very hard to use up just because you need so little product because they only go in such a small space, and typically I use such a thin brush, but if I can like use it for eyeshadows, I know I've used it to set my eyeshadow a couple of times, so I think that'll help get the uses more, and then I will count that as well as using it on my cheeks as 2 uses instead of just 1. Every time I use a product in a different way, it counts as 1 use. So I feel like I feel like this can be done by late summer, early fall, probably not much earlier than that, but I am happy with the progress I made for January. Last up is the lipstick that I had used last year and tried to pan and couldn't quite make it. I used this a total of 16 times. That counted reapplying it throughout the day. And I think that, you know, after I depotted it, this is the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade Liar, by the way. Just depotted into a little, it was a little eye cream container. I think I can realistically probably finish this up by around June-ish, which is later than what I thought I would be able to finish it up in, because it is a color I use almost daily or almost every time I wear lipstick, and just there was so much that was in the bottom of the lipstick tube that I dug out. So it's gonna end, because I feel like when you use a lipstick from a lipstick tube, you use it faster than when you depot it and use a brush, because you're using like half the amount of product. It's more of a minimal amount of product. So because of that, I think it'll probably be around June that I finish this. I was hoping this was going to be able to roll into the new year and I can roll it out within the first month or 2, but that I just don't feel like is going to be a possibility. So use this a total of 16 times. I'm not mad at the progress. I mean, because I use this more than I used anything else, but again, lipstick you can reapply throughout the day. But I would like to get this out of my collection, not because I don't like it, but because I'm goal oriented right now and I just want to finish this up. Lastly, let's talk about the product I am rolling in. And this year, I'm kind of working through my primers. I have a lot of primers that I can realistically use up this year, so my goal is to just kind of have them in my project pan for the bulk of the year. I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I am currently right there, and this is the kind of tube that you measure progress by going upwards, so I'm about right there. I measured to where the bottom of the pot is because I do plan on digging it out afterwards, so I measured it right there, and realistically I could probably use this up. I'm going to go ahead and say probably around April, May-ish. I was going to say June, but this is a product that I know I can use up because I know I like it. So I think that realistically right there is probably about where I am and where I will be able to make progress. I'd like to use it probably, again, I'm not really setting a usage goal, but I feel like I can realistically use this quite a bit and get it out of my collection, because I have a whole list of primers I do want to roll into my project pan as the year comes. So with that, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and I will see you in the next one. God bless, and bye guys.